Hello Capricorns, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the month of October. Just in case you didn't know, I'm posting Tuesdays now. Expect me every Tuesday for Tiny Turtle Tarot Tuesday. And yeah, this is your reading for October though. Let's see what's going on for you, Capricorn. Six of Wands straight away. Victory, this month is gonna be a winning month for you. You might have a lot of eyes on you. You might find you might get a little bit more attention than you want. Unless you want it. But it's almost like even when you want attention, it's almost like you're gonna get more than you bargained for in some way. But with the sun here, this again is exposure and being seen, maybe by a lot more people than you're used to. Yeah. I'm hearing conference. You might have a conference, or might have to speak in some way in front of people. Let's see, what else is going on for October for you? Nine of Cups. So you will be emotionally fulfilled this month. There's going to be something that happens where you are happy that you are you. And I know that sounds silly, but it's almost like maybe you've gone through a period of wanting to be anybody but yourself. And I'm laughing, but I think everyone's been there, where you want to be. There might even be one person in particular and you're like, I would rather be them. But this month, you're going to be happy that you are you. As silly as it sounds, hopefully it makes sense for someone. With the star here, wish fulfillment and healing. You've asked for something, you've wished for something, and you're about to get it. Five of Cups coming out in reverse. This means that you're looking at things from a cup half full perspective, because Five of Cups usually is, she's like looking at the 3 spilt cups and not looking at the 2 cups that are there. But it came out reversed. Even if something isn't ideal, you're still making the best of situations that aren't particularly amazing for you. And it's also good karma because of that. Being grateful for what you've got, even if it doesn't seem like much right now, it's gonna blossom into something. And it's also like, people are seeing you. With the Six of Wands, Nine of Cups, the Star card, it's almost like a little bit of fame in a way. So, and maybe this is in a smaller way, maybe it's in your community of people seeing you in some way, but whichever way it is, once you get it, it's like, oh, this is uncomfortable. And then you kind of go, well, and you look at it from cup half full, well, at least you have a platform now to say what you want to say. And people will listen. Eight of Pentacles, this could be to do with work. This could definitely be to do with your work. Something's like taking off, and then you might be like, whoa, this is too much, or I don't have the resources. So if you have like your own business or something, like you're going to get a lot of orders and then be like, whoa, oh, I don't know if I might need to take on an extra pair of hands. And then you were like, it's like you realize that your problems this month, you're going to realize, oh, actually, these are cool problems. These are good problems to have. I've got too much work. I need someone else to help me. This is a good problem, because there's people with the Five of Cups in reverse. Like, you're just looking at this like, well, it could be worse. This is actually pretty good. This is something you asked for at one point. And then you're like, whoa. It could even be a certain level of fame, of people seeing you, and then you go, oh, well, yeah, okay, I did ask for it. Okay, now I've got to make the most of it. It's Ten of Wands. Also moving. You might move. 10 of Wands is picking up sticks. He's packing, he's gone. You might move, or you might have to, again, I'm hearing recruitment, and because I just feel like that's someone helping you. Like, if you've got a lot of stress, if you've got a lot going on, a lot of work on your shoulders, Capricorn, this month, somebody's going to come and help you with that and take a load off your shoulders. That's someone helping you. They're like, here, give me those sticks, I'll put them on my back. Or wands, 10 of Wands. Give me those wands, I'll put them on my back, and I've got this cart I can help you with. Like, someone might be lent a wheelbarrow or something. That's so specific. That won't be for everyone. Let's see what else. The Fool card coming out now. A new beginning, a fresh start. October is like, I feel like some of you have been having trouble breathing, and October is going to be the month where you're finally like, I can breathe again. Like, Five of Wands, yeah, this could have been mental. Five of Wands doesn't have to be mental. They could have just been a lot of conflict, a lot of noise around you, to the point where you almost, I'm seeing someone like having to leave the room a lot. Maybe where you live with a lot of people that are constantly like at each other's throats, or where you work, that's the case, because I feel like you often like, excuse me for a moment, I need to go outside for a second. Like, there's just something where somebody has to keep leaving the room to go and get a breath of fresh air. But in October, it's a new beginning where that's gone, and you can just breathe on your own. You can breathe even, I feel like this is kind of going away, but even if it's still around, you're still able to breathe through it. I'm hearing breathe through the noise. So again, somebody has a very loud environment. What else is going on for Capricorn? The Magician, the Page of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, oh, dropped it. Ten of Cups is the best you can get when it comes to cups and emotional contentment. Your family life is amazing. It's going to be amazing in October, if it's not right now. It's just like leveling up in a way. It's also like, this is the happiest things can get. In terms of family and love. You might already be in a relationship. This is symbolizing you are, or there's one right on the horizon where you're going to be very quickly in like a very comfortable position with them, and very much comfortable around them. This is like someone, if you are single, Capricorn, this is someone that feels like family instantly. They're just, okay, oh, okay, yeah, sweet. Like, you just get on with them straight away. They feel like you've known them forever, because to jump from being single to the Ten of Cups is crazy. And if you're in a relationship, you'll understand what I'm on about. You're in like a very, very solid relationship, or you're going to be in October. Even if you don't understand what I'm on about, you will this month. You also have the Magician and the Page of Swords. So you also have a lot more control over your circumstances, and like the Magician has a lot of tools at his disposal. So you have a lot of tools under your belt. You have a lot of capabilities. You're very good at a lot of things, or you're just, this month you're this month you'll be given a chance to kind of showcase what you can do in some way. Like, I don't know why that would come through, but you have almost like you've been sitting out, or I don't know how to word that. You've been sitting on the sidelines for a while, watching others, especially with the Page of Swords. He's a watcher. And then this month in October, you're finally like, oh, but like, I love watching everyone, but look what I can do. Some of you might be teachers or something, like, because I'm just seeing someone watching basketball, and you're watching basketball, and you're watching it, and you're watching it, but secretly you're very good at basketball. That's a terrible example. And it's like, this month you're going to get to show everybody how good you are, and just, it's almost like you've been keeping it quite on the down low. And obviously basketball's very specific. It's going to be something else for everyone, but yeah, you have like this talent that you're going to be able to go, whoa, watch this. By the way, did you know? Or you won't even say that, to be honest. I think it's more like actions speak louder than words. Also, I think, did I hear recruitment earlier? You might get recruited. It might be you that's being recruited for your work, or for something that you're very good at or very talented at, because there is somebody watching. And if it's not you watching somebody else, if it's not you watching other people, somebody's watching you, and they're waiting for the right time to message or to reach out or to offer you something. It could even be, I don't know why I just heard a loan. An investor or something that's seeing you and going, oh, I'd invest in you, Capricorn. I see you've got this, like, you've just got everything under wraps, or you just know what you're talking about and you know where you're going, and they're like, okay, yeah, all right. I'm hearing more, like, so somebody's gonna be like, oh, okay, you can have a little bit more. If this is an investor of some type, they're like, oh yeah, we'll give you more. Why didn't you ask sooner? Of course. There's a lot of trust. If this is you and someone else, or if this is someone you've not even met yet, it's a very good relationship you have with them, very business, but also trust. Like, this person trusts you, which makes sense because you're a Capricorn, but it's just like, they just know that if you're asking for more money, that you will put it to good use in some way. But I don't think you're asking, that's the weird thing, it's like, you're not asking for money. You might even be pitching an idea to someone, getting like Shark Tank energy. But you're going to be like pitching an idea, and then somebody's going to go, yeah, all right. And you're like, okay, that's a good offer. I was hoping for a bit more. Like, you're not going to ask for money, but you're going to say, oh, more? Because more keeps coming out. Okay, what else? Let's see what's going on for love for you, Capricorn. What's going on in love? Strength. A very strong connection. A lot of overthinking. There's a very strong bond between you and someone, but there's a bit of overthinking, and I think it could be on both parts, to be honest. I'm seeing this as you and your person, that deer and then the person hugging it. So even if you're away from this person, or even if you're single but you have someone in mind, it's almost like it's a very strong bond even if you're nowhere near each other. Three of Pentacles. This could be someone you want to collaborate with, or you collaborate with, or you work with. But it's strong. So that could even be the person that I was talking about before, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Take it as it resonates. But it's somebody that also is very good. So you're very good at something. You're very good at, you have a lot of knowledge, but it's almost as if, like, you have the tools. Oh, you might get a message. You have the tools to create something. You have the tools to make everything work out for you. And there might be someone you take under your wing that you're gonna kind of, I don't know why, I'm just looking at this picture and I'm seeing you as that bunny rabbit. I'm seeing you as him, like looking at that, like you have things, and you might even be like the one in charge, but you have like, so maybe it's you investing in someone else. I don't know. Take it as it resonates, as I keep saying. I know that's frustrating, but there's just so many different energies watching. So it's very difficult. It's not going to be everyone's story. What else is going on in love for you? Four of Wands, the Hermit, Two of Cups and the Lovers. Two of Cups and the Lovers, and the Knight of Cups on the bottom. So these are very much similar. They're about union, coming into union with a soulmate. The Lovers, a bit more romantic. Obviously, it's the Lovers, because this can be a best friend or a friendship. It can be platonic, is what I'm trying to say. Whereas the Lovers, I take this as a union with someone you love. And so this union, this could be something that went away for a little while with the Hermit, if you're single. This was hidden, or it just went, I just heard unnoticed. Something went unnoticed, or it was hidden beneath the surface in some way. But you're going to come into union with someone this month, if you're not already. And if you are already in union, you're in a relationship, you might get engaged, because the Four of Wands is my engagement card. It's moving to the next level. It's making like a strong foundation, starting to create a strong foundation with someone, potentially moving in, potentially, this is also celebrations. So you might be going to a baby shower, engagement party, a wedding, but it's something to celebrate. And with that, you have obviously the Lovers and the Two of Cups. You might just be celebrating coming into union with someone. Could be a Virgo, doesn't have to be, but it's just coming to union with someone that, it's almost like there might have been a timeout period, or it's been a bit uncertain or unsure, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And with that message coming through, you might hear from them very, very soon, or while you're watching this video. Let's see what else is going on for you, Capricorn. Seven of Wands. There's a little bit of somebody's a little bit stubborn here, and I don't usually get that with a Seven of Wands, but it's just what's coming through with this energy. I'm just seeing her. I'm just saying, so somebody might be quite stubborn in a connection. Maybe it's both parties. I'm saying parties, and I'm looking at the Four of Wands, so it's definitely a party happening in the month of October for you, Capricorn. There's such a stubborn energy. I want to clarify the Seven of Wands. Is it you, or is it the person you're connected to? Somebody's like very, very stubborn. King of Cups. King of Cups. Oh my goodness. King of Cups is my favorite king. So this is someone, man or woman, doesn't matter. I just like him or her because he's emotionally balanced. He's emotionally intelligent. He's calm and collected. He's not somebody that would lose his temper. Which is funny, because then you have this Seven of Wands, which is somebody clearly, she just looks like she's a bit angry to me. And that's not Seven of Wands usually. Seven of Wands is just standing up for yourself, so it's not unnecessary. So somebody might be standing up for themselves, somebody might be standing their ground in a situation, and then the other person is very cool, calm and collected and is hearing them out. Take this as it resonates, you or them. But somebody's just listening. Like this King of Cups to me is someone that just listens. They don't listen to reply, they listen to understand. And so if you are standing your ground, if you are being quite stubborn, or if someone is quite like stubborn or angry to, or a little bit defensive even towards you, you're listening, you're taking it in, you're going, okay, I never saw it from your point of view. Like, you're listening to understand, which is very, very beautiful. Or your person is listening to understand you. Instead of listen, you know, when people just listen to a reply and they're really not invested in what you have to say. It's not this energy at all. It's not. What else? Let me get you. Let's see what's going on with your finances in the month of October, Capricorn. Nine of Wands. So I just heard save the date. Anyways, you're very much protecting maybe you're saving the date. Maybe this is about engagement. Anyways, with your finances, you are protecting them. Maybe that is to do with a wedding. Maybe you are saving up for a wedding, but you are very much protective of your finances. This is Wounded Warrior. So you might have been fumbled in the past, or your money just, in the past year, like your money just was very unstable or up and down, whereas now you're like, okay, I need to protect this. Or in October, you're going to have something you want to protect at least. Even if you feel like you don't right now, the month of October is going to be very beneficial, and then you're going to go, whoa, I need to look after this. I don't know why I'm seeing somebody with a safe, and you're actually taking money out and putting it in a safe. Like a little bit like, it's not even paranoid. I was going to say a little bit paranoid that the banks, something about the banks, but and then I realized it's not really paranoid at all. It's just safe. Like, you're just being safe. You're just like, just in case. Like, Nine of Wands, maybe you have had things happen. I don't know. Take it as it resonates, but you're just being very much better safe than sorry energy with your finances this month. What else? The Tower. So yeah, so there was something abrupt happened. Something abrupt happened, and then you were like, whoa. Because Nine of Wands is Wounded Warrior. Something's happened before and you don't want it to happen again. This could even just be you overspending or trusting someone when it came to business. Because now I'm looking at Three of Pentacles. Maybe you were in a business with someone and you regretted it, or you couldn't actually trust them and they like diddled you out of money or something. Because with the Tower here and the Nine of Wands, like Wounded Warrior, you've learnt from the past and now you're overly protective. But I say overly protective like it's a bad thing. It's not. I'm liking this. It's just responsible. Like, you're just being extra careful, which is never a bad thing when it comes to money, is it? Well, that's not actually something I'd usually say, because that's a bit of a lack mindset. You can always make more money. You can always attract and earn more money. But at the same time, I feel like you have been diddled. Diddled, such a funny word suddenly, but you have been diddled or something when it comes to your finances, and you don't want to be that way again. You don't want that to happen again, so you're putting in some type of like safeguard, or there could be a contract or something, but you're just being very careful with like the fine print. If this is working with someone, you like want a contract, you're like, let's draw up a contract so we know how fair this is. And if you're not doing that, maybe it's a sign that you should. If you are in a partnership with someone, make sure there is something written, because somebody might, with the Tower here, if that's not happened, that could happen in October. So it's just like, make sure everything's written down, make sure everything's fair, just in case anything ever happened. It's been written down already. No one can, like, especially with the Five of Wands as well, nobody can argue against something that they've signed on paper, right? Anyways, what else? Let me get you one more card. What's happening overall for your October? Okay, 4 cards. We'll take it. Judgment, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, High Priestess. There is a decision to make. This could be between 2 people. Like, if you have, because Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, High Priestess, you might have 2 different people. Man or woman, doesn't matter. I'm just looking at these, and the Ace of Wands is like attraction and fire. Even if you're in a relationship, it's almost like somebody else is kind of intervening. But the High Priestess is someone that's a bit silent, or you've not heard from. It's just very psychic, very intuitive. And this is someone that, man or woman, doesn't matter. They're just very much like watching and waiting. Like, they're not going to be the first one to step forward. They're waiting for you to do it. They're waiting for you to come forwards. And with the Queen of Wands, maybe this is the same person, someone very, very attractive, but it's also, maybe this is someone else that is the opposite of this person. A bit more loud and proud, a bit more obvious, a bit more, because she's got like a flag there with a heart on it, does she? Yep, she does. So, and I'm noticing it's a red flag. So one person might have a bit of a red flag, but they're also very confident and very sure of themselves. And then there's this other person that's a little bit more, I'm just taking this as that little girl looking in the mirror. Somebody's a bit more insecure. Somebody checks themselves in the mirror a lot. Is very worried about their appearance. And then the other person's just very loud and very confident and sure of themselves. But with the Ace of Wands and the Judgment card, that you have a decision between these two people. You have a decision between like which one you feel more fiery about. But there's a new flame either way if you're single. And if you're in a relationship, there is just somebody that is eyeing you. I'm getting something about it's actually somebody's best friend. So like okay, if you're in a relationship, your person's best friend, not for everyone, it's very specific. You're in a relationship with someone and their best friend is actually very, very interested in you. And they're very opposite to your person. But for some reason, like they might be like telling you with the Ace of Wands, there's like a new, also I'm hearing confidence boost. Somebody has like a new round of confidence about them. But yeah, you're going to have some type of decision to make. And it might be very simple. No, I'm in a relationship, obviously. Or it might be like, oh, Because I'm looking at that Ace of Wands and in the mirror, obviously that, like, it's almost like this might be someone you're with right now and it might feel a little bit dried up and done. And then this new connection, this best friend is like fire. Like there's just fire or sparks between you. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. That's not for everyone. And it also seems a little bit like, yeah, it's so specific because I feel like you're a little bit more loyal than to just go off with your partner's best friend or something. But it's come through for someone in particular watching. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing October. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back next Tuesday for Tiny Turtle Tarot Tuesdays. Yeah, see you when I see you.